Video game crystals are an aesthetic that I have been in love with for a very long time. So, let's have a look at some and talk about them. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the first game that we are looking at in this video. A little game called Skyrim. May have heard of it before. So we're going to be talking about some crystals in this game, and we're also going to be ranking them based on how tasty they look to me. So we have quality quartz, cromulent crystal, average amethyst, off-putting obsidian, and gross geode. So that's going to be our tier ranking for the crystals that we look at in this video. I think this is probably everyone's first time using crystals, is when you talk to this creep over here and he teaches you about the enchanting system or whatever it's called. This is the dude, basically. This is the crystal guy. So something like this is what I would consider like a stock standard crystal design. It's pretty accurate to what we see in real life. In real crystals, you've got this kind of cylindrical design, got some nice edges, got some nice points, nice and pointy. A common soul gem and then a lesser soul gem, which I think are basically the same design here. They're just slightly different. Are they the same? I mean, they're pretty similar. They're pretty similar in design. They've got kind of these like refined edges, nice smooth edges with or smooth sides with the kind of rigid edges, I guess. Then you've got like these bad boys. This is what I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about a crystal. You know, kind of like a phallic design going on here. It's got like a nice sort of cock and ball kind of design going on here. Sort of like a double big prong, single small prong. Kind of looks like Among Us a little bit, actually. And then this is what I'm talking about. This is like, look at the design on this. You got two big fat crystals sticking up, and then you got like the little baby crystals on the side. But the color of it as well is so gorgeous. Got kind of like this turquoise light blue here. Then you've got like the sort of deeper blue here, and like tinge of purple throughout as well in the reflections. I would say this is a cromulent crystal to me. Actually, fuck it. I'm going to put this in average amethyst. I think it's pretty stock. This is exactly what I would expect a crystal to look like if I imagine a crystal. It's nothing special. It's not trying to do anything crazy. It's just a stock standard crystal. I think Skyrim gets an average amethyst for its crystals. Yarr! Welcome, ye old tarnished one, to Elden Ring. Now have a look at the crystals in here. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I had in mind when I was thinking video game crystals. They are so nice. The fuck was that? Oh. I think these crystals in Elden Ring might have my favorite crystal sound design out of any crystal that I've found so far. Have a listen to this. How amazing does that sound? Oh, look at this. These look delicious to me. I'm just going to say it right now. I really love the texture on them as well. Like you've got the dark blue base, and then it like gets lighter blue as well. Super satisfying. You've got this crystal dragon as well. They kind of look a bit like fungal on him. Looks like a fungus growing off of him. It's pretty cool looking. They do look nice if you could like maybe pluck them off. Like if you could pluck off the little crystals of his head and have them as like a little treat. But they're kind of like, they look like they're sort of rotting, like they're this disease on him. This is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of crystal that I would eat without question, I think. Like, does this not make your mouth water thinking about eating this crystal right now? Yeah, like look at that. That looks like jelly. Like, you know, when you like mush up jelly with your spoon and it's all sort of got these weird like textures, but it's like glistening and shiny and it's, yeah. I think I'm going to have to give it to these crystals. I think I have to put them in quality quartz tier. They're just too good. They seriously look amazingly tasty. Look at like even the little ones on the ground. They're not quite as nice actually on closer inspection. They've got like a shiny glistening to them, and then they've also got kind of like this chalky texture on them, which is really doing it for me. Is it ever not the time to talk about Mario Kart Wii? Answer me that. If you're familiar with this map, maybe not, you might know that there are some crystals in this cave here. I wanted to point out that purple crystal there, because that one looks like soft and chewy, as opposed to like the harder, crunchier crystals next to it. There's two different types of crystals in here. Two crystal designs in Mario Kart Wii, if you can believe it. And I think they look pretty good. Like, I think they are kind of like a nice and squishy kind of crystal flavor, crystal texture. Squishy isn't really a flavor, it's more of a texture, I suppose. I would say the crystals in Mario Kart Wii, I would place them in average amethyst. Pretty stock standard looking. I would probably assume that they're stock standard tasting as well. However, I do like the fact that the purple one, or the pink and purple one, is kind of giving me a squishy texture vibe. Something new that I haven't experienced with crystals so far in this video, which I'm really liking. Halo 1. I know what you're thinking. The Needler, right? No. Well, also yes, but also no. If my Halo memory knowledge serves me correct, there is a unique Needler ammo texture that only appears on this map. Have a look at this beautiful, bountiful texture. Bountiful penis. These things, I'm just going to say it right now, this is a quality quartz. I'm sorry if I have to spoil it, but I love these little crystal gems here. They're so beautiful and they look incredibly tasty. Love the little pulsating design that it's got going through it. It's like veins. It's like, sort of looks like it's like a liquid in there. It's like, you know, like an ice cube when it's like half frozen and there's still water on the inside, but the outside is frozen. And then the Needler itself. I mean, you can't get cooler than the Needler. As a actual weapon to use, like worst thing in the world. In terms of design, greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Look at the needles. I never even noticed that they're flowing. There's like juice flowing in them. And I would definitely eat them as well. Like crack open the juice and drink it like a glow stick. Also, just like one of my favorite sound designed guns in a game. Did that make sense? My favorite video game gun sound design. Just like so satisfying. You can hear the little crystals like swing as you melee. Shing, shing, swing. You can hear them like flying through the air. It's just like everything about the crystals in Halo 1 is just like the most satisfying, delicious thing I can think of. Halo 3. Now, I know what you're thinking. The Needler again, right? No. You're wrong. You're wrong again. So on the beginning of the arc, there are these little white little crystals everywhere. And they have just like one of the most satisfying like break animations ever. I missed. You seen this? You feeling this, Mr. Krabs? I sure do love punching these crystals. Just like a pretty cool design. Very excellent braking effect. Unfortunately, I think for me in the taste department, not really singing my tune here. Kind of get the impression that it would taste like taking a bite out of a piece of chalk. Now I know that I said that I liked the chalky flavor texture of the Elden Ring crystals, but I feel like they just had kind of like a chalky coating and they weren't just like biting into a piece of chalk. That's the kind of vibe that I get from these. So I think, unfortunately, since we're ranking them based off taste, which I know I haven't followed for every crystal so far, I think this is going to have to be our first gross geode. Now that's a gross geode. Okay, well, here we are in Hollow Knight. And you can tell that we're in Hollow Knight from the Hollow Knight on your screen right now. I'm noticing a lot of pink. Seems to be a bit of a trend with crystals that I've found so far. A lot of them tend to be pink, and I don't actually know why. Are crystals primarily pink in real life? I don't think they are. But it seems in video games that a lot of them are like pink or blue. What I am a fan of, though, is I love this little breaking animation. Check this out. I guess one thing that we are learning here in this crystal video is that crystals are very satisfying to break, which could actually be true in real life as well. You should try it out. I'm a fan of these little fellas here, these little crystal fellas. I'm quite a fan of little crystal guys, little crystal fella. Oh, I like that. No! Oh my god, I'm all the way... It took me like 10 minutes to get there from here. Oh no! Well, I thought it only made sense to finish off this video with the greatest game ever made in history of mankind. So here we are in Mario Galaxy. These little star bits bouncing in the water here, I mean, they just like are gorgeous. They're like the most beautiful little collectible ever made in a video game. Now, I'm definitely getting like hints of squishiness here. I think they would have probably like a really hard exterior, and then when you bite into them, it would like a bunch of juice would come out from the middle, is how I imagine them, how they would taste and how they would function as a consumable. I think just like everything about these star bits is so satisfying, so tasty, so like in terms of like a collectible to collect in a video game. It's not really a collectible, but like a currency or whatever you want to call it that you have to go to your way to collect. Like just one of the most satisfying to collect when you hear that little noise when they're like chew 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 when they go into your little pocket. And they've got different colors as well, which is something that we haven't seen with other crystals in this video. I guess they're not really crystals, but they're crystal-like. I just realized these balls have like a... Look at that. They have like a crystal texture on them as well. That's a pretty satisfying looking crystal as well. Look at this guy. So obviously the star bits are kind of like the Mario Galaxy crystal. I mean, well, at least when I think of crystals in Mario Galaxy, I think of the star bits, but I also do appreciate these like, I don't know, are they like glass? Oh, well, I guess they would be crystal. They're just a clear crystal. I'm a big fan of these clear crystals. They're kind of hard to get a look at here, but I do appreciate the break animation on these. Very nice. I like as well that there's like a little bit of it. It's like the log, the stump rather, the crystal stump. Oh, I completely forgot as well. You can shoot the star bits. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. I initially was going to put these kind of low, but I think on second thought, I think these clear crystals deserve to be kind of higher. So to me, star bits are like definitely in quality quartz tier. There's no question about it, no doubt in my mind whatsoever. So rich as well. Like they look so rich in flavor. And again, actually like salivating thinking about this. And these clear crystals, they look like they have a nice texture, but at the same time, they don't look like they have much of a flavor. So I think I'm going to end up putting this in average amethyst. So the glass crystals from Mario Galaxy go into average amethyst, and the star bits most definitely go into quality quartz. I think these might be like the top of the top. The creme de la crystal. They're too good. They are way too delicious looking. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more stuff like this, a like and subscribe really goes a long way, and let me know your thoughts. What are some of your favorite video game crystals and would you eat them? My name's Pleura, for some reason. Thanks for watching.